Obviously,
Where are you working?
That's what it's not like.
I live in London. The offices are San Francisco
See,
yeah, but they wrote it. I was working from my
I primarily do skills and then women's skill, which is disabled. Everyone I teach all years, every single class, all the way from 5-year-olds to 11-year-olds.
That's not
It is no choice. But confusing, like all the knowledge is spending. Jump from that to 5-year-olds to 11. I do that on Monday, so like at least I'm and it's like trying to get my head right and speaking to
switch to the room. Years ago to sleep.
How big are the classes now? How big
I
are
think
they?
I'll
We're
make
quite
it
lucky
about half
because
an
Northern
hour.
Ireland's very difficult to implement. In England, I've seen classes of 42.
Well, I think one floor.
And in Ireland, our classes is 27, and that's considered a big class.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
much nicer, much more challenging.
Yeah, all good.
Much
I have no idea what I was going to say.
It is, even as two.
Oh, it's still got lots of lots of lovely.
And they do something good. Actually, this one got
I walked down that way.
No.
Well, that's okay. One just say on the half, fine. Soon to be white. That'll make it really hard with 15 minutes. For my soon to be white. He just doesn't speak in class.
What's that? I thought that the reading message.
So, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. So, just quickly, before we start, just want to make sure everyone's turned their mobile phones off or on silent. Either is good. And because we've got it all being recorded, if you just be aware of not holding your phones up so that they're not in the shot of the camera, that would be fantastic. I think we've still got a few minutes to wait. It's like a countdown because we're all ready, isn't it? So how many people have we got in the Philippines watching, do you know?
How many you got?
Half the population, I think.
Have they started?
Yeah, it's live.
10 now.
So clever that we can do this now. It's so handy. So handy. To be fair, every time I come here, it's good weather.
Really?
Yeah. I've not come here with bad weather yet.
And get the three of you together.
Really?
You don't have to stand too right.
It is so fabulous.
That's great.
But look at those books, but
I've never seen doors like that in Mountfield before. They're amazing.
great.
Yeah, not sure.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful.
Rooms,
Nice place one.
Well, if there's a day you're allowed to do that, amazing.
Hello, see.
No.
The back bit will have. You got no balloons? How's that? That's worse. That works, isn't it?
Yeah, I need you to be
Okay, you need to be
more
like in
there.
the
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, would you all please be upstanding? Thank you. Could you all please be seated? So good afternoon and welcome on behalf of Bournemouth, Christchurch and Poole and staff here at Upton House to the wedding of Rich and Ivy. A few introductions first. My name is Jessie and I will be conducting the marriage here. And we have Wayne, the official marriage registrar, who has the important task of recording all of your details on the marriage schedule. Upton House on this lovely sunny day where we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of civil marriages, and you are all here to witness the promises of Rich and Ivy in marriage and to share with them in their happiness and their hopes for the future. Marriage empowers two people to share in their dreams, their memories, their joy and their laughter, and to help each other through life's uncertainties, which we all face at some point or another. And you, their family and their friends, you are here today to share in what is a very special moment between two people as they wish to declare their love and their devotion to one another. But first, ladies and gentlemen, our participation is definitely not a requirement for this question. I have to ask if there is any person here present that knows of any legal reason why these two people cannot be married here today, and they must declare it now. Not even Wayne coughing, like there's not a sound. I think we're good to go ahead. I think we're all right. Is that why you invited this lot? Quiet, obedient. So it has long been a tradition in this country, and actually many other countries, for the bride's hand to be given away in marriage. And that very important duty lies with mum. So Imelda, do you give your daughter's hand in marriage? Good. Would you like to give her a kiss and also pass on your best wishes to Richard? No hard feelings. Thank you. And now you can take a seat, and you can take a seat. There you go. Lovely. And that forward. Good job you've got a tissue. Just needs a wipe. Right, red feet. You won't want that in your photos. So, Rich and Ivy, today you will exchange the vows that will unite you in marriage. The words are a formal and public pledge of your love and a promise of lifelong dedication to each other. Before you are joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows that you are about to make. The law of this country allows two people to make the lifelong commitment of marriage. This legally binding union is to be entered into voluntarily and to the exclusion of all others. So firstly then, you each have to declare that there is no lawful reason known to either of you which would mean you could not be married to one another. So Richard, you get to go first, the whole way through. So you're just replying, I am, to this question.
Aye.
Are you, Richard James Clark, free lawfully to marry Ivy Rose Kalimlim Ashello?
I am.
And same with you, replying, I am. Are you, Ivy Rose Kalimlim Ashello, free lawfully to marry Richard James Clark?
I am.
Yes. And so we reach the moment in the ceremony when Rich and Ivy will exchange the vows which will make them married to one another. So if you'd like to face each other, lovely, and you can hold hands, it's okay. So, Richard, I have a very important question for you today. Do you take Ivy here present to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Will you love and respect her, be honest with her, and stand by her through whatever may come?
I will.
And then just repeat after me. I, Richard James Clark,
I, Richard James Clark,
take you to be my lawful wedded wife.
take you to be my lawful wedded wife.
See, it's a lot easier than you think. Ivy, your important question for today. Do you take Richard here present to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
Will you love and respect him, be honest with him, and stand by him through whatever may come?
I will.
Lovely. And repeat after me. I, Ivy Rose Kalimlim Ashello,
I, Ivy Rose Kalimlim Ashello,
take you to be my lawful wedded husband.
take you to be my lawful wedded husband.
Well done. So we now come to the exchange of rings, which is the ancient and traditional way of sealing the vows that you have both made here today. The wedding ring is an unbroken circle. It has no beginning and no end, and it symbolises perfect unity and the unending commitment. And it's an outward sign of the promises that you are making here today. So, ring bearer Peter, your moment. All right. You would like to present the box to Rich. Thank you. And you can now take a seat. And then placing it on the the fourth finger, thank you, and then halfway, holding it there. Say these words to Eileen. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign of our love and marriage,
as a sign of our love and marriage,
and as a symbol
and as a symbol
of all that we share,
of all that we share,
and in recognition
and in recognition
of our future life together.
of our future life together.
I promise to love and care for you,
I promise to love and care for you,
to trust you and be honest with you,
to trust you and be honest with you,
to stand by you whatever the future may bring.
to stand by you no matter what the future may bring.
I promise you loyalty
I promise you loyalty
and friendship,
and friendship,
both now and always.
both now and always.
Then you may give her her ring. Beautiful rings you have. Really? Wow, they're beautiful. Right. Thank you, well done. So, Peter, you're up again. It's your big moment. Get it twice. Thank you very much. We have a little clap. It's a tough job. Someone has to do it, yeah? Okay, so placing the ring, fourth finger of the left hand, just halfway, holding it there. Say these words. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign of our love and marriage,
as a sign of our love and marriage,
and as a symbol
and as a symbol
of all that we share,
of all that we share,
and in recognition
and in recognition
of our future life together.
of our future life together.
I promise to love
I promise to love
and care for you,
and care for you,
to trust you
to trust you
and be honest with you,
and be honest with you,
to stand by you
to stand by you,
whatever the future may bring.
whatever the future may bring.
I promise you loyalty and friendship,
I promise you loyalty and friendship,
both now and always.
both now and always.
Well done. You can give them this ring. Lovely. You can turn and face me. So, Rich and Ivy, may you always be able to talk things over, confide in each other, laugh together, offer each other support and encouragement, but above all, find a future full of fun and happiness. You have now both made the declarations required by law and have made solemn and binding promises with one another in my presence, in the presence of the official marriage registrar, and more importantly, in the presence of all your family and your friends and everyone back there. It is therefore my privilege, my duty, but really my very great honour to now pronounce that you are husband and wife. You may kiss your beautiful bride. Right, so your first duty is to bring your wife round to this side of the table for your signing. Okay, so we've got a few peg chairs here. I'll just move this one a little bit closer so we can get in there. I'll slide out this way.
Congratulations, you two. It's fantastic. Yeah. This is a special register.
So you can talk amongst yourselves now for a few minutes.
Never come out and let's go to stress. Try not to spill it on there. Just go through the crap and not spill anything on that. Okay. Ivy, would you like to sign just in here? In the cross. Your normal signature. Oh, and if you're going to change your signature, don't change it yet. This is the signature you have right up to the marriage. It's a great thing. So it's attractive. What does it take? Is it just your initials?
So we've got some witnesses together.
goes on a computer
Witnesses
system, mate.
are?
So I'm just gonna make a little note.
Can I get a witness?
Yes.
Do you know who the other witness is?
Brilliant.
Amazing, what two witnesses?
Strange.
Just
Oh, yeah.
have to check on who you are and that you're
You're
not
not gonna sign
overly
that box just there.
That's good, all good.
Oh, difficult questions first.
To be fair, I meant to check that before the wedding, but I just took it
Oh,
to
okay, that's great. That's it. So, I will class.
I think you're gonna sit
Well
here,
done, you
sign
two.
it,
Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to get your witnesses to sign.
sit here.
Then I'll bring this back to you to pretend to sign so you can get pictures of you appearing to. Wonderful. Hello. Can I ask you, and you didn't get all that, registrars in, whatever electronics will be coming out of. Registrars. Can I ask you to sign your name just there and then print your full name?
Feel free to look at the camera and send a message back home.
That's it.
We've got a couple of minutes.
Come on, every camera shine now.
He's like, no, we're not
That's
watching.
good picture as well, yeah. Oh, is it,
Rich, you may have got to what's told now.
yeah, you could just write that underneath as well, couldn't you? No, actually, write it.
Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all
Thank you so
I
much.
long for, all I worship.
Who's the next witness? You're next, okay.
In the words,
Perfect, thank you.
fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore.
Okay, guys.
You are all I
One end to pretend to sign,
worship.
and all yours.
If you want a photo signing,
And go forward. Yeah, just pretend because whatever the photographer wants is good. But you two probably want to have your hands close together with the rings on show.
You
Do you want one with Richard? Do you want to? Yes, go with it, Richard. Would you like one of the traditional ones where you have the witnesses just to the side of you, behind you? Yeah? So, yeah. I think you'll see on that side.
I know my place.
shall I do those flowers? Otherwise it kind of looks like you're packing up. All done? Ready? Great. Okay, thank you very much. Would you like to take a seat? Take a seat. going to make your exit now. So you're going to take your flowers. And then if you want to come and join me on this side of the table. Thank you. So, the new bride and groom are now going to make their exit into the sunshine. But before they do, can I just say it's been an absolute pleasure to be part of this wedding today, and I know that Wayne will feel the same. I can tell by his smiles. You're going to have a fantastic day in the sunshine. So actually, there's only one last thing to do, and that is to ask you all to stand, take a stand, and that is to make enough noise to let the whole of Upton know that we have a new Mr. and Mrs. Clark. Lovely day. You stay here. Oh, thank you. Don't worry. Yeah. Not busy day. I honestly don't just say it. I swear it's cool. Like, I genuinely saw them. You see someone missing on the street. Wow. Thank you.